Yo, man, what's up, man? It's your boy FloridaBoyYak. Top back in on another video, man. You know what I'm saying? Third video of the day, man. Trying to get it in, trying to make up for lost time, man. For real. So, as y'all can see by the title, man, we got us another Jake video today. Nice little 10-minute video. That's the way I like them, man. For real. Not too crazy, not too long. So, Boosie was just re-indicted by the feds after beating gun case. So, as y'all can see from the last video, man, we just reacted to him beating a gun case. So I guess they coming back again to re-indict him on the, I guess on the same case, but we don't know, man. We will see. So, without further ado, man, I got a few more videos to do. What time is it? 9:12. Got a few more videos to do. Anything else? Word of the day, man. I mean, not word of the day. Damn, what I was finna say. Lesson of the day, man. My bad. Lesson of the day. If you got them bad people around you, man, get from around them, man. For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to have people around you that's going to get your mind right. If not, have people around you that's even better than what you got, man. For real. So, if you... My bad, y'all. Fuck. So, if you around me, man, you ain't got your mind right, man, I can't hang around you no more, man. If you ain't trying to get better, man, if you ain't trying at least, I can't hang around you, man. For real. So, without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get to the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all platforms, man. Link will be down below in the video. So, let's go ahead and get to it.
And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Boosie again. Because yesterday, I dropped a video on Boosie beating the feds. Like, literally, beating the feds. Case dismissed, thrown out, whatever. He's good. He goes down to Orlando, Universal Studios, 30 family members with him, flew the whole fam out. And then, boom, we get the news that Boosie has been re-indicted. On July 24th, 2024, Boosie took to Instagram with his family at Orlando's Volcano Bay. This celebration vacation would come after his federal gun case was dismissed, but the feds just had to fuck it all up. Boosie would take to Twitter stating, "I'm on vacation with my family. My lawyer called me and said this federal prosecutor, M. Wheat, has indicted me again on the same charge and added a charge that I was a drug addict around a firearm. Shake my head."
Boosie, come on, man. This ain't no drug addict. This a drug attack. That was a drug attack around a firearm.
Why you didn't charge me with that the first time? The judges ruled at this point you're making this a circus. This has to be unconstitutional. This shows how far these devils will go to try and stop a successful black man with a voice. This man has a serious vendetta of hate against me. He wants to be a character in a movie. He just doesn't respect the courts. He's racist and has no respect for the courts. If I wasn't Boosie, this would not be happening to me. This same man looked at me and said, "Wipe me down" on my first court appearance. LOL. He's obsessed. I've never seen nothing like this in my damn life. 30 of us on vacation, and I get this news. He put the hardest battles on his strongest soldiers. God got me. This man doesn't respect the law. Tell the president, pardon this bullshit. Justice for Boosie. Now this is devastating.
So, the crazy part is, for y'all that didn't watch the last video basically saying that Boosie had a federal gun case due to a dude taking a picture. So basically, from the last video, a dude took a picture. Boosie went out of town, right, to do a feature. The feature didn't have anything to do with why Boosie got arrested. So one of the affiliates of the feature from the dude took a picture of Boosie and tagged him and his homeboys while the feds was watching the affiliate. So the feds was watching the affiliate page, and the dude put Boosie on the page with a gun in his back pocket, allegedly. So when the feds went to go look at Boosie page, it showed he was live. So when the dude took the picture, they couldn't tell who Boosie was because he was turned around the other way. So when they went to the live, they found out that he was Boosie because he was walking around on live, same fit and everything. Damn, boy. Same fit and everything. So, they just went on ahead and looked up his record and just indicted him on the possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. So basically, he got off due to a prior dude's case that was some little Boosie's, and he beat it. So that's what happened. Basically, at the end, I don't know what's going on with this right here. This seemed like it's just some Miami PD CSI type shit. Like, I didn't even know people really had really wanting to bust people this bad. Like, this is crazy.
News literally broke how Boosie was the first rapper and second person to have felony gun charges dismissed following USA vs. Duarte, where it was ruled unconstitutional to ban nonviolent felons from possessing firearms. This was hope to the more than 19 million felons in the US that actual reform may be coming. Because it isn't just about changing your own actions. You could become the greatest man or woman after prison and still be held back by felony convictions, preventing you from voting, renting, working, and obviously the right to arm and defend yourself. A felony is a lifelong scar that now former President Trump wears like many of us, and this may be the start of a new beginning.
And my thing is, bro, like, when you do something dumb or bad or however it may be, they send you to prison, jail, convict you with that felony, whatever. You wear that like a badge. That's like your name tag. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they send you to prison or jail to serve your time so you could, you know what I'm saying, learn from your mistakes. That's basically what serving time is. Learning from your mistakes, and hopefully you come out a better man. Some people don't get that chance doing life in prison, or, you know, get the needle or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when you go to prison, go to jail, hopefully you learn your lesson. You know what I'm saying? So if you learn your lesson after prison, like, it'd be so many people that get out of prison, become rich, wealthy, or just the greatest dad ever, just living life because they learned a lesson due to prison and jail time. So why do you still have to be a felon? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just stuff that people, you know what I'm saying? You can't get no good job with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to go plenty of different routes because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you made a mistake or life happened early on or later on, however it may be. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know what I'm saying, one simple, you know what I'm saying, mistake. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see why people have to wear that on their name tag. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, after they get out of prison and stuff. But, you know, that's
so how the fuck were the feds able to re-indict Boosie after the charges were already dismissed? On July 16, 2024, Boosie could be seen smiling on Vlad TV only 4 days after having his gun case dismissed. Over the next 3 days, more clips would drop, one of which Boosie and Vlad would address and laugh off the snitch allegations the internet tried to put on Boosie regarding his case. Not only did Boosie not have a co-defendant, he had a hired armed security guard whose sole purpose was to provide security with a gun. So I don't understand how Boosie telling the police that he didn't have any guns, but his security did, was snitching. Especially when Boosie hired the motherfucker because he legally has guns and does security. But the internet remains undefeated, and when Boosie's case was dismissed, They had no other explanation as to how he could have pulled it off except snitching. Well, here's the plot twist. On July 19th, the same day the video came out, federal prosecutors filed a new indictment charging Boosie again with being a felon in possession of a firearm for the same Glock 19 that he had dismissed, on top of a new charge for being an unlawful user or addict in possession of a firearm. The feds are now alleging that Boosie is an addict, as defined in Title 21 United States Code Section 802, which states, the term addict means any individual who habitually uses any narcotic drug so as to endanger the public morals, health, safety, or welfare, or who is so far addicted to the use of narcotic drugs as to have lost the power of self-control with reference to his addiction. So how the fuck does that apply to Boosie? Looking at his arrest, Boosie could be seen in screenshots recovered by San Diego police smoking a suspected marijuana joint. When the vehicle Boosie was riding and was pulled over, officers located a suspected marijuana joint in the center console of the vehicle. Being that this was in California, no one was charged with the joint, and it's unclear if the joint was even confiscated. It's also unclear how it's assumed to be Boosie's when 3 people were in the vehicle and Boosie was in the rear passenger seat, while the center console is typically used by the driver. United States Prosecutor Michael Gary Wheat.
Bro. Oh my God. This here, boy, they just be wasting people's time. So they basically saying like this nigga is an addict. He's an addict and he basically uses drugs till he can't control himself no more while carrying a firearm. So I'm saying like all these videos Boosie did and stuff like that, all these clips and shorts he do, you telling me that he has no control over himself? He's an addict? Like, when I think addict, I'm thinking like somebody that can't get off that shit. Somebody that just fiending. Somebody that just, you know what I'm saying? When it's clear like he's able to do videos, clips, shorts, all this stuff, and he functions just fine. You know what I'm saying? He has plenty of kids and stuff like that, take care of his responsibilities. So like, I ain't never seen no addict do nothing like that. So I'm confused, but continue, please, because I'm lost.
Is now alleging Boosie is addicted to controlled substances and was using controlled substances while possessing the Glock 19. Federally, marijuana is still a Schedule 1 controlled substance, along with heroin and meth. So instead of clarifying Boosie allegedly smoked weed in the legalist state to smoke it, California, Mr. Wheat would use his 30-plus years experience as a federal attorney to make it sound as if Boosie was riding around with a Glock smoking meth. Now, I'm interested in viewing how the feds will allege Boosie endangers public morals, health, safety, or welfare by smoking weed. Or how Boosie is so far addicted he's lost the power of self-control.
Thank you.
Because that's the definition of an addict the feds are using, so that's essentially what they'll have to prove. Even looking at Boosie's criminal history, he was sentenced to 8 years for possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, meaning he was selling, not using. He'd also be convicted of bringing drugs into prison after being caught trying to smuggle codeine. Now, it's well known that anyone caught with drugs requests rehab and will claim to be a user rather than a dealer because the punishment is less severe. But Boosie's criminal history clearly implies that he was in it for the money and not the high. So what about double jeopardy? Double jeopardy prohibits anyone from being prosecuted twice for the same crime. But apparently, it doesn't apply until the jury has been sworn in and trial starts. The feds have a 98% conviction rate because almost every case ends in a plea deal before trial, and because Boosie's case never made it that far, the feds are apparently able to not only charge him again, but add on another crime. It's a dirty game. Prosecutors have requested Boosie turn himself in by noon on Wednesday the 24th, or they'd send U.S. Marshals after him. Imagine flying 30 members of your family down to Universal in Orlando to celebrate your freedom. And while at the theme park, you get a call that you've been reindicted and have to turn yourself into the feds immediately. Boosie's lawyer would file a motion to recall the warrant, which was granted, leaving Boosie with a court date on August 2nd. It's very possible they attempt to take him back into custody, forcing him to pay another six-figure bond, and it's likely this case will take another 6 months plus to come to a conclusion. We'll just have to wait and see if Boosie is able to win his second fight against the feds. Now this has got to be one of the most bullshit moments in hip-hop.
Okay, before Jake get in his bag. So, bro, he beat Cancel, beat the feds, beat Death Row, beat murder, beat probation, 10 years. That's already one hand he done already beat. Like, oh man. So if he beat this, man, y'all might well not be. Y'all can't even send the military after this nigga, bro. Like, that nigga is him, bro. Like, y'all gonna have to stop going after that nigga, bro. That nigga is Johnny Bravo. You know what I'm saying? He's him, bro. Like, cause, you know what I'm saying? I just feel so bad for him because, like, bro, you just spent all this money, 6-figure bonds, lawyers, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You go down to celebrate, and these people talk about you re-indicting them again. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, give a nigga a break. If it ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know that saying, it's always some, or if it ain't this, it's that. You know what I'm saying? That basically applies here. Like, that is these videos, bro. Like, if it ain't this, it's that, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, damn, give a nigga a break. Well, let me go ahead and let Jake get in his bag, though.
You have the first rapper to win a Fed case based off of USA versus Duarte, where they're saying, yeah, he's a felon, but he's non-violent. It's unconstitutional to ban him from firearms. And then you got this federal prosecutor who's been at this for 30 years that says, okay, well, we're going to re-indict him for the same gun that just got dismissed, and now we're going to add on that he's an addict because drugs and guns don't mix. So even if it's unconstitutional that he can't be around guns just for being a felon, well, we're going to portray him to be a fucking junkie, and that way we can make this stick. But I don't understand how that works, because clearly using marijuana doesn't affect any of the things that they say in the definition of being an addict. And obviously, Boosie is very much in control. He has self-control. He's a successful rap legend who's constantly traveling for the purpose of business, collabing, performing, whatever. I haven't seen too many drug addicts at Universal fucking Studios. If you see a crackhead in the lazy river, 9 times out of 9, their ass gonna float off and die. You just don't see these type of things. So I don't understand how they're gonna be able to, oh yeah, look, he's a junkie, he's this, he's that. I just don't see it. And the fucked up thing about it, bro, is if Boosie didn't have $100,000 for a bond, he would have still been in the feds, locked up that whole entire time that he was out on bond with an ankle monitor. If he didn't have the money to afford Megan Blanco and whatever other lawyers he's got, he probably would have got fucked over on that first Fed case. That's the thing about having money. There are people that are only in prison because they did not have the funds to defend themselves. And the feds and the government, the state, they all know when you're dealing with a motherfucker that's got money, you gotta bleed them dry. And how do you do that? You make them fight and pay for a case over time in which they're unable to work. Look at YNW Melly. How long has he been locked up? Y'all think he still got the bread to keep this shit going? They're bleeding them dry. I don't see how this shit is legal. I think this is fucking ridiculous. Even if I didn't know Boosie or who Boosie was or whatever, I would still be like, this is bullshit. And I feel that a lot of motherfuckers need to come forward and support him in this situation, because it could be you that gets fucked over next, not just him. But hey, it's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Alright, man, so prayers out to Boosie, man, for real. This is like ridiculous, bro. Like it really is ridiculous, bro. Instead of just letting them slide, okay, boom, y'all got a 98% success rate. 2%, he's one of them 2%. Just be, bro, you got beat, bro. You got beat fair and square, bro. So now that he beat you, you want to be salty and reindict him and say he a damn crackhead. Bro, he's not no crackhead, bro. And that shit not gonna stick. So then again, he gonna beat y'all again. It's that simple. He's gonna beat y'all again. They're gonna throw the gun right back out. Now y'all gotta prove that he's a crackhead in possession of a felony. Bro, he does too much to be a crackhead or an addict, bro. It don't make sense, bro. Y'all just trying to waste the man money. Like, come on, bro. Like, it don't make no sense. But, other than that, man, that's video number 3. Video number 3 of the day. Yeah. So I got 2 more. Finna get to them right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I ain't been consistent. I've been getting my stuff together, man. But now I got time. I've been finding myself. I've been trying to get it together, man. Ain't nothing wrong with finding yourself. Realize what you want to do. Realizing your blueprint, man. Realizing what you want to do next, bro. Just take your time and do it, bro. When you rush your time, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work, man. Like, people always say you can't rush greatness, bro. So, yeah, man. Without further ado, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all catch me in the next video. I'll see y'all later, man. For real.